Don't expect to have a great time, but just appreciate the performances and the artistry of it and the way it's shot. I mean, I don't, the director, first time
I don't
director,
know anything about the director.
G.
Mary Bronstein,
Okay.
and I don't know who that is. I think that's my first time director.
Okay.
But
Maybe it was some shorts or something.
Welcome to my
Now's
channel.
the time after doing this movie to go in a different direction. You want to make another movie that's miserable like this. So you got some range.
you said what you had to say about how awful it is to be a mother.
Everything is under control.
That's what I appreciate about like Oz Perkins. Like every movie he's done 3 in the last year and a half, but they're all very different from each other. Or like, we won't go into it too much, but Eddington, I watched that. That Ari Aster, he's another one that kind of does many different types of movies.
Tell different stories.
I think some people wish that he would just keep making Hereditary over and over, but I appreciate that he makes, even though it didn't work for me, Beau is Afraid, big, ambitious, crazy movie. Eddington, social satire. It was very divisive, even though I liked it.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, but yeah, it's a good time for directors like that. I think because the studio movies are so generic now that people are kind of turning on them and going to see, stuff like this. So
Yeah.
more of that. It's a good time for feel bad movies. There's been lots of miserable movies lately. I guess we could mention Welcome to Derry.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you finish it?
I did, yeah.
Since we talked about the first couple episodes, it didn't shit the bed. It was
it didn't.
pretty good.
Sharded the
It sharded the bed.
a little bit.
The military's plot line, blah, that's so generic. But I thought it.
But you got to do something.
But you got to do something, I guess.
You don't really got to do anything. You don't really need a dairy program, but if you do, you got to do something.
Yeah, I liked it more than that second It movie.
Yeah.
They give you enough Pennywise stuff. Bill Skarsgård was great. They give him a slightly different look through the second half of this, where he's just like blood,
Yeah.
Dyed blood, which looked great.
It's like Sugar and down the lake.
Yeah.
And that's a nice one. Instead of going in the sewers and on the ice lake. It's all very, very heavily effects.
Nothing is as bad as that third episode where they're riding their bikes on the green screen. That's when I was like, oh no, I'm done with this show.
That was the low point for sure.
But I kept up with it, and it was engaging enough. I liked it. I liked the revelation that time works differently for people. It kind of felt like just a lame excuse to work in those movies and explain how they can keep doing this show because he's traveling backwards in time. I don't know.
Yeah, kid actor good.
That was another highlight. The little girl with the clear kind of buddy romance and how that ends up. Not a super deep show, but in the in between something like Pluribus and Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Definitely inspired by the success of stuff like Stranger Things, but not done quite as dumb.
That's a very fair analysis. Watchable. It's
Not quite as dumb? Question mark. That's my critic blurb for Welcome to Derry.
some plot threads, different characters. Enough stuff going on to where it doesn't feel like it's dragging
Yes.
or spinning its wheels. Trying to expand the mythology of the it creature a little bit, and without going too overboard. And they did an adequate job.
Yeah.
But would I watch more? I don't know.
I probably would for Bill Skarsgård. I just like him, even though I don't necessarily
yeah.
love the design of the character. They make him too overtly creepy. That's why I like Tim Curry. He just looks like a clown.
Yeah.
But his performance is great.
Bill Skarsgård,